What's going on, guys? This is Bill with MaddenProdigy.com. Today we're going to go over one of my favorite pass plays in the game. This play, you can literally run it, and there's really not a whole lot your opponent can do. It takes some really big adjustments to lock everything up. As long as you make the right coverage reads, most people that you play in Madden, they usually try to keep things similar. They're either going to run cover two on you, or they're going to run cover three, or they're going to mix it up a little bit, but most of you already know how to read, tell cover twos from cover threes and stuff like that. We do make different adjustments with this play, and there's a lot of different things you can do with this one play to throw your opponent. You can literally throw this to any receiver on the field, and we'll get into this and how this play works. But honestly, I feel like this play is probably the best play in Madden just because it beats everything. And once you learn to read coverages, you can just keep your opponent, you know, guessing the entire time. You won't know what to use her, and everything that you do is going to lead to something bigger. So it's in the flip trips, and of course, this is in our newly released Rams playbook. And the play that we're talking about is middle, high, low. Now, if you run this play as is, we'll go ahead and go start with cover three at first. It's not really that effective of a play if you just run this as is. That big post route takes a long time to develop, and we're not able to get the ball off. He was open, but here's how we like to set it. If we know it's a cover three, this is setup number one. We're going to max protect just to give us a little bit more time in the pocket. We're going to slant the slot receiver, and then we're going to drag the outside receiver. And last but not least, we're going to smart route the tight end. What that is going to do, whoops, let me do it again. What that's going to do is shorten that post up a little bit. And what happens is the linebacker that is in a hook curl, he's going to be forced to, he's going to play the slant route. He's going to drop down. And then when the drag comes across, he's going to drop down even lower, leaving that area of the field wide open for that post. You can see he drops down, and you're able to just throw it right over his head. Now, a lot of people, you're thinking, well, they're going to use her that. Well, if they use her that, guess what? The tight ends or the slant's going to be open or the drag is going to be open. Honestly, I've been using one play. I've probably played 15 games using this play and an inside zone, and I've won every single game just because I'm pretty good at reading coverages. And there's different things, like I said, you can do with this play if they are running a cover three. But this is our kind of our base setup. So that's against cover three. And like I said, all you got to do is watch their user. I always hit the tight end. If that tight end is open on that drag or on the slant right away, I'll hit it. I mean, that just makes your opponent, more frustrated because he doesn't know what to use her. Plus, we got the drag. The drag is going to be open. Okay. Now on a cover three, your opponent's going to be thinking, well, I'm going to use her this. I'm going to man people up. Well, guess what? Now you can do something like this, and that out route against cover three is going to be open the majority of the time. So you have different things you can do on this, with cover three. You can also a lot of times do the out route on the outside too and get away with it against cover threes and cover fours. This play is exactly the same read with a cover four. The same thing will happen. There's always going to be one guy open, a slant, a drag, or that deep post. Now against cover two, we're going to make a little bit of a different adjustment on this. Now, of course, most of you know that the majority of people that play cover two will put, whoops, let me baseline, put their middle linebacker in a deep blue, something like that. So if you know it's a cover two, the adjustments that we're going to make, number one, we're going to max protect. We're going to streak that slot, and we're going to keep it, and then we're going to put a drag out on the field, just like that, to give us a little bit of check down, because sometimes that R1 route takes a while to set up or to get open. But this is usually going to be open against a cover two right there for big yardage. Now you can shorten that up on a cover two, but a lot of times it's better just to keep it the way it is. So even with a linebacker that's in a deep blue, you're still going to be able to get this open. The reason why is that streak is going to occupy his zone. You can shorten that up too, like that, if you want, but a lot of times against cover two, I'll just keep it the way it is. Now, we're just going to leave him on his mid-read zone, see what happens here. So just like that. And then even if you want, you can do something like this against cover two. Usually that curl route's going to be open. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That route takes a while to develop against a cover two. So a lot of times, if you shorten it up, you can. And a lot of times you'll just leave the back in to block. And what I like about this play, it allows you to move the ball down the field quick. So guys, I hope you enjoy this play. I'm telling you what, if you learn this play, it's going to help your gameplay out. I guarantee that you're going to be able to move the ball a lot better than what you have in the past. Because like I said, it's impossible to use or everything on this.